Selena is bipolar. Uh,
Honey, see if I'm on live.
yeah, you are.
Yeah. See
You're
me?
watching already.
Who? Oh, there's 3 people. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oops. Oops. It's a good thing I wasn't picking my nose or stuff. Hello. Checking. Just checking stuff. What? Can you hear me? I didn't check the microphones. Can you hear me okay? Oh, I can hear it over there. Okay. So it's coming through normal conversation. Good. All I got to do is hook it up through the umbilical cord, and we won't have to Wi-Fi it, so there won't be any of this lag. There's this little, what is it? There's a little flashing. That's cool. All right, that's very good. Christy Duncan, hi. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Appreciate that much. How's your night? David Thacker, how's your night? You missed our show earlier. Sorry.
So,
Excellent. I mean, it looks clear to me in here, and that's because the camera's there and the laptop is here. But I haven't used the laptop for a webcast in I don't know how many years. Honey, how many years? It's got to be 5 years, 6 years. I haven't used this thing. I want to see if it still works. I had to reload everything. I had to put completely Windows complete restore the whole system because it just was, it couldn't understand anything I was doing to it. It's like it's been so long. Yeah, I know it's late. I know. Okay, good. That's good. So maybe if everything works right, I'll give it another dry run tomorrow during the day because I have to hook this up directly to the the Wi-Fi and the modem and the Wi-Fi, and make sure that it's not. I don't want to do Wi-Fi. I want to be directly connected with an Ethernet cable, so that there's no lag at all, so that the picture is clear and the sound is clear. And it's going to take a little while. But we'll do, I guess, Friday. Yeah. Friday we'll broadcast from here. This is downstairs now. Normally we're up there, but it's starting to get warm up there. You ain't seen nothing until that sun comes out. It gets hot. Getting sleepy. Better than bad. So, how am I doing to use the? You want to use the laptop? How are you going to use the laptop? You're going to use it whenever you want to use it, right? Huh?
You're looking at me.
She's better than bad. Christy, I don't know if you knew that. She's better than bad. That's just one of my other names. And she uses that. I hear Rocky on the roof. Rocky the flying squirrel is going down the roof up there. I hear him sliding down. Do you hear him sliding down? It's a. You can. Yeah, we got two flying squirrels that slide down the metal roof, and then they leap off the end of the building because it's still like 50 something feet. Well, where he's jumping, it's like 60, 70 feet, and he glides down and latches onto a tree, catches some bugs, and they just repeat that all night long. They fly down, they run, they climb up the cabin, they go up to the top, and then they slide down. They just do that all night long. But they're eating bugs. I can't complain. As long as they're eating bugs. That's quick. I notice you're getting it right away. The answer back. Yeah, it's really fast. I mean, that's going. I mean, you realize it's how fast that is from here all the way and back and forth. It's amazing. The 21st century. PT Adventures. Hello, everyone. Where you been? You missed the show earlier. I'm glad you're here now. I'm just doing a test. This is a test. This is only a test. PT, you've been out and about a lot around Pigeon Forge and stuff. I'm surprised I don't run into you because I'm out on the road just as much as you. I'm surprised we're going to slam into each other somewhere. Everything seems to be correct. I'm checking all the stats here. Jeremy Condry. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Yeah, I've done that a few thousand times. Yeah, you were out and about. I guess today it was. You were out and then yesterday too. I try to check out everybody's video. I do my best in between editing and all the other stuff that goes on. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. It just I had a lot of trouble with it. Took from 5 o'clock this evening till about 20 minutes ago. Just about 11 o'clock. Yeah, just about 11 o'clock to load up Windows from scratch. I completely reinstalled the whole system. I restored the whole laptop because it wasn't up to date. The programs weren't up to date, so it really didn't want to work. I couldn't even get on the internet. I tried. No matter what I did, it just wouldn't recognize it. So I said, let's just start over. I was already aggravated.
Oh, look at that. Rain on a tin roof.
We're getting some
Rain on a tin roof. Thank you. Where's the best place to get a massage?
To To get a what?
A massage or a facial. Depends on what kind of massage you're talking about. We don't have any of those massages around here. Not that I'm aware of. There's several places around here. There's one I heard. Now I haven't been there. I don't go. When they see me come in, they usually close the door and turn closed out of business sign on. But there's one. You know where I'm talking about? Right down on Where's Valley Road. She's not paying attention to me, but it's okay.
Where's Valley Road?
Yeah, down on the left, it's a spa, and they have all the cool stuff in there.
Oh,
What's the name of that? I'll get the name for it. It's new. I can't think I could see the place.
with the salt, with the Himalayan salt.
Yeah, what's the name of that place? Well, that's just one of the rooms they have. Remember, Don used to have all that stuff. But they do massage and they do aromatherapy. They do there's chiropractic in there and wraps and everything. I don't know anything. I don't.
I think that's only for wrapping.
No. It says the whole day. They have a video up there and they show the people getting massage and they show them hot stone therapy. They do that, and I go, okay. It's very eclectic.
There are several of them in Knoxville.
No, they're talking here. There's one down in Sevierville, right near Secor, across the street from Secor.
The Chinese massage.
Yes.
It's closed.
Is it closed? Like out of business closed?
I think so.
I'll check on some of those. Check with me Friday night on our live show. I'll try to get that information for you because I'm so not in tune with that. So it's like I don't even look for it, but I know they're there. Christy, you're just a viewer who enjoys their video. Thank you. Enjoy all of our videos. Go to everybody's channel and check out what they have to offer. That's how you know whether you like what they're doing or not. That's all, because not everybody does everything exactly the same way each video. So you got to give people a chance and say, hey, let me check out this other video. Let me check out that video.
Let me check Dolly. Dream More? She may do massage there. How about your lady that you go to? Not for massage, though. Oh.
Does she do massage? No? Mary Max Katz. I haven't seen you in a while. I know that you're a subscriber. Thank you for joining us. Good evening. On my way to bed, heading down to the Smokies tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I have friends from Michigan already there. Great. You doing the hotel thing or the cabin thing or the, what else would you do? Or camping? PT Adventures. Hello, Jeremy Connery. It's beautiful full moon tonight. Clouds are clearing up. It's definitely getting cool, though. It's not as warm as it was last night. But the full moon looks great. Really cool. Very nice moon. But I have my glasses on, and who knows where I put them now. I can't. I've been looking at codes and passwords and key. Oh my goodness, I hadn't set this thing up in years. It's been 6 years since I've been on this and set everything else up, so I have to kind of like recall from memory the special keys and passwords for each little thing. It's like, I don't remember that stuff. Yes, the wind. It is a little chilly out tonight. I don't know what the temperature is, PT. You're in the same area. What is it, in the 50s, probably? They have a cabin. How smart your friends are. You let them know how smart they are. I have a hotel this time, was last minute. Well, you got to do what you got in last minute. I'm mostly just coming to visit them and other friends to take and make pottery to the Smoky Mountain Cat House. Oh, very cool. I know where that is. I was just there today. That's in Old Mill. Has the weather been the last few days? Yesterday was unbelievably bad. The rain was torrential. The wind was really gusty. And the rivers are still swollen. We passed by several of them tonight, and they were really swollen and muddy. They looked like the Mississippi, just that muddy brown. Everywhere you went, it was muddy brown. by tomorrow it'll be a little less, and the next day a little bit less, and they'll be back to clear after a few days. It's been raining here where I am. Where are you? What state are you in?
What is that place? By Bargain Barn.
Oh yeah, that's Asian, a Thai or something. Nails and lashes and nails.
Lashes and Nails.
Lashes and nails. That one's in severe.
Foxy.
Foxy lashes and nails or foxy nails. They've been there a while. They must be pretty good. They haven't been shut down, so that's always a good indicator. Usually, when you see the yellow tape across the front door, that's a
What's
crime
that,
scene.
Severeville?
Yeah. Lincolnton, North Carolina. Oh, because you're not really far away. That's pretty there. Ozzy the Cockatoo is coming up. Amanda's coming up this weekend too, and she's from North Carolina. I saw your live earlier when you pointed out the cat. Oh, okay, I watched on replay. Thank you, appreciate that. That's pretty in there. I don't know if you've ever been in the Old Mill area. That's really, if you get a chance, take your friends there. It's not very big. It's literally the two streets, Old Mill Avenue and Old Mill Street. And Old Mill Avenue has a bunch of stores and the restaurant and things to do and a lot of nice, cool little shops on the inside. Then across the street on Old Mill Street, there's really some cool eclectic shops. One I could recommend highly to go into is what's that bookstore? Someplace or another, something like that. It's the only bookstore that's there, and it is one of the coolest stores you'll ever go into. As soon as you walk through the door, you're going to go, "Wow, this is amazing!" It's not just a bookstore; it's very cool. I highly recommend just going in and take some pictures of that place. It's just unbelievable. Oh yes, I've been coming there for 30 years. You know where that place is I'm talking about? That bookstore right across from the Cat House. I can't think of the name of it. I could see it's three words. This late at night, my brain's not working. Jeremy Condry, same here. And a picture. Rain. Yeah, lots of rain, Jeremy. Wow. I couldn't believe how everything was flooded this morning when I got up. And then when I went out, I go, "Oh, we're going to have some problems." It's not as bad as I've ever seen, but it was approaching not fun. The crystal shop. You like crystals? You're the one that likes crystals, don't you? Christy Duncan. Cool. Your name is Christy. Christy Crystals, right? You're the one that likes crystals. Neat. Oh, okay. Neat. Very cats. Right next to the Ogle Gallery, a gallery of a number of the paintings. I've been to that bookstore too. It's very neat in that store. I love there. I like buying some of those books too. They're up on the shelf. If you up there, almost all of those books except the top shelves, those aren't theirs. So, you like crystals? That it's hard for you to see, but that whole shelf has crystals on it. Pretty much that whole shelf, and there, up there. They're all over the house. They're everywhere. There's everywhere. Flooding is horrible. Yeah, it was. Although I didn't hear of any damage, I didn't hear of anybody having any real problem. There's water going over the streets in some places, and some high-rising water, and some low-lying areas that are kind of murky. But that'll disappear real quick because tomorrow the sun's going to come out next 2 days, so it's going to be pretty cool out. Pretty cool. I often eat late dinners with the owners of the Cat House. After they close up, we go to the Pottery Cafe. It's really pretty up there. It's like it's its own little world. It's just far enough off Parkway where it's not part of the craziness. Just as you leave the stream of craziness, you can feel the anxiety leaving your body as you're just going over the bridge. You're going over the Little Pigeon River, and you go, I'm away from the crazy. And then you're in Old Mill. That's really nice up there. I'm glad this is working now because I was really frustrated before. that this was not being very cooperative. But now I feel confident that being it's been on this long, 20 minutes and 34 seconds, and it hasn't blinked once. Before I was having so much problem. I was ready to just hurl it right out of the deck. Just frisbee the thing. That's it. Let it go. But I gave in to my common sense. Jeremy, it's doing. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that because really wasn't before. I had it all set up. I was all set up to broadcast from here, and I figured, okay, great. I'm gonna turn it on. I'll go get Marie. We'll come home. We'll do the thing here.
They have one.
What's that?
Massage.
Where?
In Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg for massage. Where?
Fox Place Salon and Spa.
Fox Place
Mm-hmm.
Salon and Spa. Whereabouts? What's the address? Does it say right there? Like what road?
376 East Parkway in Gatlinburg.
All right, so it's right on the East Park, right on the main drag. Mary Max Gates, good night. Mary Max Katz, good
Fox
night.
Place and Salon and Spa.
Very, very good.
Should I write it down?
Yeah, sure. Write it down. Then I'll remind her that
Fox
when she comes up, you can check that out.
Place Salon.
I guess it's hard for you. You can't see the crystals up there. Put the address in, the phone number for her. That would be good. So she can give them a call, maybe find out directly what they have, what she may want. Would that be the best thing? She'll give you the phone number. She'll message it right over to you.
865.
Then this way you can find out if they do what you want to. It's I don't see a lot of that here, and Marie's right. In Knoxville, there's lots of massage therapy because they have the college up there, so they're always training new massage therapists. But I don't know if you want to drive that far, which it's really not that far. It's about 45 minutes. And if you're here in the West Valley or Pigeon Forge, it's quick to get to. You can either take 40 or 321.
You need a moldified stone.
It's funny you say that, yeah. I love Moldavite. But she said you need Moldavite. Yeah, it's. I collect Moldavite, and I have a big tray full of some of it right next to the bed. Have you ever slept near Moldavite, Christy? Keep it near your bed. Extremely lucid dreaming. And I've tried several times. I take it away, put it like at the other end of the house. Dreams are normal. Bring the Moldavite back in. I usually have, 15, 20 big pieces in there. I get them all mixed up and I put a clear quartz in there for amplification. And some really interesting dreams. And you know what I mean? It's like really intense dreams. And if you take your moldavite and change different stones next to them, it will elicit a different dream. If you use like strawberry quartz, especially a girl, use a strawberry quartz with moldavite, you'll have really vivid, happy, like love dreams, not sexual, love dreams. If you put black stone, usually you get rid of all your negativity and it grounds you in your dreams, so you have more direct dreams, more dreams that are focused on something, not flighty dreams. I know it sounds weird to some people, but I've been doing this for years. I had a metaphysical store, and I had a lot of jewelry, a lot of gems, and all that stuff. And it was, I still have all the stones. They're everywhere. I love them. Serenity Spa by Westgate, she says. Yeah, Labrador. I got a lot of that around. I've got wands. I've got the large pieces and small pieces. I've got ruined stones with labradorite. I mean, everything's over there too. It's like I can't get up, but I've got them everywhere. They're spheres. I got spheres over there. Lots of spheres, lots of quartz, lots of labradorite, malachite over there. Well, it's hard to see them. One time I'll take up the camera and you can kind of cruise through there. You can see the stones.
You're gonna show the house?
No, I'm going to show Christy the stones. Yeah, that's right. A long story short, there's no such thing. Not with me. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, that's right. Or, yeah, that's right. It's all the enunciation, intonation. No, no. Open at 9 a.m. That's what they are. Your labradorite's a good psychic stone. There's a lot of other good stones you could use for whatever mood you're in. Jeremy Condry, how are you? Any word on one of the pools or water parks are open? I wouldn't say yet. It's still too cold. It's probably not till like when the rafting starts opening up. Sometimes the um, end of somewhere near the end of April. Usually, May the rafting places start kicking in gear because it's warm enough to go in the water. The water's it's extremely cold. It's still in the 50s. So you wouldn't want to do any rafting unless you got a wetsuit on because it's you'd freeze pretty quick. I wouldn't recommend that at all. Have you been to Jeremy? You've been to Soaking Mountain yet? Or any of you guys out there? If you're looking to do a water park, that's brand new. It just opened late last year. They were in time for a portion of the summer, but it's Soaky Mountains. It's a cool play on words, and it's got many. How many? I don't know. How many flumes? Water flumes. There's
The
many.
water parks.
Yeah.
Big water park.
Where the
Soaking
one
Mountain.
Soaky Mountain? How many? See if you look that up and see how many flumes. I lost count because it looks like they're all intermingled and tangled together, but they're all different and they're different speeds and different grades for different people who whether they're novice or they want the thrill ride. And they got it. I haven't been there. I don't do water parks. Soaky Mountain, yeah, Soaky Mountain. That's in Sevierville, next to the convention center, across the street from the convention center in Sevierville, not Gatlinburg. Like Dollywood Rock. Yeah, I don't think they call that Splash Mountain or Splash Mountain. I don't think they're open yet. It didn't look open. I was there today, and it was completely closed. It's just too cold, and they don't heat that water. They don't heat the water on the flume ride, so it's got to be pretty much it's got to be warm outside. It'll be there soon enough. Soon enough. Were you thinking of coming down, Jeremy? If you're going to do the water park things, June, May, June, July, August. August is kind of a little really hot though, but May, June, July, those are good times to do water parks.
5 flumes.
5 flumes.
Mhm.
5. Did they say anything about them?
Yeah, a family ride tower. Two 5-person raft rides, a tubing tower with 5 flumes.
So they got raft rides there, tubing tower,
With 5 flumes.
5 flumes.
With the tubing tower have 5 flumes.
Oh, the tubing tower has 5 flumes. Go ahead.
All featuring unique and thrilling 1 or 2-person tubing experiences.
So they're 1 or 2 people tubing. So 2 people can go tubing. That's pretty cool.
Mhm. 2 high-intensity body slides.
2 high intensity body slides.
A 4-lane.
A 4-lane.
A 2-lane, a 4-lane.
2-lane, 4-lane.
A 4-lane is like a head first mat racing challenge.
Ooh, head first mat racing challenge. That's got to be fast and intense. I bet that's very cool. Yow. Oh man. Soaky Mountain in Sevierville. Jeremy says already booked for 31st till April 1st. Should be all right. April 6th, 2021. Ken Julian, how are you, Ken? Just got back from Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg. Oh man, did you come at a crowded time? Had a great time. Didn't go to the Cherokee. They closed the road because of the high winds. Yeah, they do that often to go up over what is that? My brain's dead. Where's that high place we went to?
What?
The mountain going over to Cherokee.
The Newfound Gap?
Newfound Gap. Newfound Gap. That's up 5,600 feet. So you're definitely, they don't want you up there because when we were there just, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, I think there was still snow up there at 5,600 feet. I mean, there was snow, not little bits, there was snow. So it was intense. It was at least 18 degrees cooler up there than it was down in the valley. Did you have a good time?
Jeremy will have a good time for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Definitely. Ken, did you have a good time while you were up at Pigeon Forge at Gatlinburg? I know it's crowded, but to be expected in a very popular place. There's going to be a crowd. And, it's just like when you go to Vegas, which I don't, but you go to Vegas, it's crowded because it's popular. You go to New York, it's popular and it's crowded. That's just the way it is. If there was nobody there, it wouldn't be any fun. Right.
A lot of places to.
So much to visit up here. You can't, right? Ken, there's not, you couldn't do it. You were here for how long? You didn't say. You can't do it in a weekend. You can't see everything in a week. You can't see everything in 2-3 weeks here. You can't. I've been here 5 years plus. Still haven't seen it all. There's still stuff I'm discovering. I didn't know that was that. I didn't know that.
Tell him to make reservations on the dinner shows
Yeah, if you're going to do the dinner shows, always make reservations because they book real quick, real early. So if you're going to do any of those, call ahead, book them. This way you got them because a lot of them, if you go to like Hatfields and McCoy, a lot of times you don't have reservations, you don't get in. You wouldn't think that, but it's true. You just wouldn't get in. Oh my goodness, I can't read that. I got to change that. No, that ain't going to work. Goodness gracious, there. No, wrong way. Oops. That's better. I have 3 kiddos and a wife with me. Yeah, so you got kind of have to mix and match, right? I understand, but there was plenty to do, wasn't there? Did you get any time to go through the forest at all? Drive through the forest, see some of the sights? Four days. That's good. That's not bad. You got a lot in 4 days.
What made you decide to move from Florida and the mountains? I had enough. I had just. Uh, I've been there 35 years, Christy, and I'd worked there. I'd had owned two radio stations there, and when I finally sold them, I knew it was time to go. And I had two radio stations and the metaphysical store as well. And I finally just had enough. Had enough. Got rid of them and came up here, right? And we're happier here.
People were.
Less stressful here. It was a lot of work for me to do all that stuff. And that was the purpose, though, because every day, all I could tell you is I always thought about moving to the mountains, getting a cabin, moving to the mountains, and retiring. And I finally did it. It took 35 years to do it, but I did it. Pirates Voyage was good. Glad you enjoyed that. That's a very new show. That they changed that. I can't even remember what it was before that. What was that? Before it was the Pirates. It was Dolly Parton's something. They had dogs in there and stuff. They changed it now, the pirate thing. I think the pirate thing is doing much better. Oops. Let's see. The cool thing is it will be there on your birthday and your 12th anniversary. Congratulations and happy birthday. PT, most restaurants still had 45 minutes. Yep, 45 minutes to an hour time in the evening. Yep, I saw that. That's, PT, that's why I don't do the restaurants here, because I'm not going to wait in line. It's not that I'm too good to wait in line. I'm just not going to wait in line. It has nothing to do with me personally, other than I'm not going to stand in line to wait and eat. I can go home and cook a meal, and I can go sit out on my deck and overlook the mountains and never bump into somebody. And you see those lines. You go to the old mill, and there's hour and a half. When I was there just a week ago doing a video, they said an hour and a half to 2 hour wait. You got to be kidding me! If you're on vacation, you don't have an hour and a half or an hour and a half to 2 hours just to wait to get in. That's not including then ordering, eating, and going. That's another hour. So you're 2 to 3 hours in for a meal. You're missing out all the cool stuff. The food isn't that good. I mean, the food is good, but it's not that good. You know what I mean? It's like grab a bite to eat and go do things. Go play go on the carnivals, go on the go-karts, go to the putt-putts, go to the forest, go to all the Anakista, whatever. But don't spend it online waiting to eat fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. Life is way too short for that. Oh, goodness. Rain on a Tin Roof. What a cool name. One more very best margarita in the Smokies. Although personal research might be quite enjoyable. I used to love margaritas. By the pitcher. Mm-hmm. They're still good. I mean, I would drink one if there was one around. It's just that I don't... in Florida, you feel like drinking margaritas and what are and daiquiris, but more margaritas and daiquiris, and because it's the heat and the coolness feels good and stuff like that. Up here, I don't know, it just doesn't go for some reason. Margaritas, but moonshine doesn't. I don't like moonshine. Jeremy, yes, we reserved reserved and printed them all out. Ticket to Dolly Stampede, good place, and the park. So you're ready. You're all ready. Jeremy's ready.
The Jack, the dinner show of Jack.
The Pirates.
Pirates.
Yeah, he went there. Who went?
Pirates is very nice too.
Yeah, that's the Pirates Adventure. It's supposed to be pretty good, and he said he had a good time. Dolly Stampede, I think you're going to like that a lot. It's a lot of action, a lot of horses. I mean, just a lot of just things going on. You'll get your money's worth. Now, don't expect the food to be great, because it never is in these dinner shows. That's not what you're there for. You're there for the show. You're not there. The food is to fill you up and satisfy you, to sate you. But if you want a good meal, eat lightly at these things, because the food's included in the meal. But plan to go out and have a good dinner somewhere, a good lunch somewhere at a better restaurant, because you'll get more what you think you're going to get. You know what I mean? Better service, better food. When they're feeding 2, 3, 4, 500 people, you know it can't be great food because it's mass produced. About the margaritas. Yes, I agree. About the margaritas, Pirates Adventure is very good. I'm glad you liked it. Better than bad. Rain on a Tin Roof. That's such a good name. That really is. It's been many years since I've had a margarita. Wow.
You don't need it now.
No. Well, I don't need it. I don't. Never needed it then either. Just they were fun to drink. Anya. She's never had a margarita. You never have you? No, she hasn't. Never had a margarita. Problem is, they're so good, they just go down. You don't even realize you drank 40 of them. That's the problem with living in Florida and having a mixer near you and being by the beach and stuff. You just want to pour them things all day long. Yep. I don't have them often, but they're good. Yeah, I understand. I know what you mean. There's just something good. It just tastes good. It's not like drinking hard liquor or anything. It's an enjoyable, refreshing drink. Jeremy, me neither. Christy says, yeah, I don't often, but if you have one once in a while here and there, it's not a big deal. It's no big deal.
So yeah, that's right. It's back.
Is he back?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he is back. That's right. Because I go, yeah, that's right. She can't have any alcohol at all. Alcohol does not agree with her at all. I think you had a little wine or a beer and you got really sick. She just can't. Some people just have no tolerance to that stuff. I'm glad. I don't ever worry about her becoming alcoholic. I was never an alcoholic. It just in Florida, I do as the Floridians do: drink margaritas. They're fun. Throw on Jimmy Buffett and you're right at home, right? Never had one myself. Looking for Tennessee Mud. Never had one of them either. And Tennessee Mud, what is that? Sounds interesting. Never had one though. Never heard of Tennessee Mud. Plenty of white lightning up here. I mean, there's just moonshine everywhere. It is, and I said this the other day, it's amazing. This place used to be a dry county. You'd get thrown in prison for making moonshine. Now there isn't a corner in it. Is there Kahlua in it? Dark? I don't know. I'm trying to imagine what that is to make it dark. Is it like a Black Russian or something? Better than, why are you looking? Why are you looking your? Why am I doing what? Oh, I'm trying to imagine in my head what the mixture could be for Tennessee Mud.
No, when you're saying the drink.
Oh, because I go back in time when I used to keep those pictures of those things, especially when I was in the band. Oh my goodness! In the band days, we had where we'd rehearse. We rehearsed in this rich chick's mansion that she had. Her parents left her this big mansion in Florida, and she liked us so much in the band, she let us, just put our stuff there and rehearse there whenever we wanted. So we set up shop in this giant house, big turn-of-the-century house with these huge ceilings and all this ornate stuff. And we we did crack some plaster from the noise, but there would never be a moment that there wasn't a bunch of margarita. Sweet caramel, coffee-like alcohol drink. It was close, like a Black Russian. Yeah, I bet they go down smooth. I know those too. I remember I had black Russians, 8 or 9. I was very young, and I left the place where I was, and I thought I was at my car, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't get the key into the door, and it wasn't my car, and I kept, oh, what's happening here? This thing should fit. This thing. Yeah, that was way back when I was in my 20s, so that was my stupid years. But it was fun, but it was stupid. Tastes just like so sweet and smooth. Yeah, like the Black Russians. They go down too easily. I mean, look, you can drink them like you would drink Yoo-Hoo, a Black Russian. Tastes similar to a Yoo-Hoo. You hardly taste the alcohol at all. Yeah, it was. I mean, my friend told me about it because I don't remember that. And he says, you were trying to get in that car over there, and you were parked over there. You kept sticking your key in this guy's car. It wasn't even your color car. Yeah, that's right. Angie Powell. Hey, I'm back on tonight. Yeah, I know. And I was just trying this thing out to see how it works. Yeah, that's right. I appreciate you all coming by. I do. Yes, yes. And again, Christy Duncan. Again, just have them on, on an occasion. I understand what you're saying. I don't even do that now. I'm so wrapped up in what I'm doing here with all the things I do other than just this. I have no time. I mean, literally, here it is, 12 o'clock, and I've been doing this since I woke up this morning. This and other stuff around the house. It seems like there's just not enough time in a day. A crystal friend. A crystal friend. Okay, there you are. Oh, because of mine. Okay, maybe we were talking about labradorite. There's the labradorite wand, Christy. One of many. You can see the colors. Can you see the blue start to shine through? And then the silvery yellow, that's labradorite. It's the only stone that does that. Always had a lot of fun. Marie used to always come in too and love these. This is the love stone, rose quartz. The camera does not pick up the rose at all. That is pink, believe it or not. It is pink. Wow, that camera does not pick up that pink. Huh. That's weird. It looks...
White.
Yeah, it's not. It's pink. It's bright pink. I guess the camera just doesn't see that. Selenite. You know about selenite. That's the angel stone. It's very translucent. Do you see that? It's very light. It's got a weird texture to it. Selenite. And clear quartz with inclusions, of course. You can see the inclusions right up there. They're rainbowed. There they are. And then finally, smoky quartz. I got a lot of them. I'm just showing you a couple. A lot. Smoky. You see right through it. That's how clear that stone is. You see my eyes. You look. Oh my goodness.
Good night.
Oh. Yeah. That was always fun. Doing the stones, that was always a lot of fun, I thought. Yeah, that's just a few I just showed you over there. The wands all over here. I kept all the best stuff from the store. You know, when I got rid of it, I kept, whenever I went to the shows, because I would always go to these rock and gem shows, I would pick out my stuff and then the stuff for the store.
Ashley's getting sleepy now.
Huh?
Ashley's World.
Oh, she's on?
Yeah, she's getting
Hi, Ash.
sleepy.
Okay. All right, we'll go away.
She's getting sleepy on you guys.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, no problem, Kristen. No problem. I always enjoy somebody who can appreciate gemstones. That's very rare indeed. Very, very rare. There's one gemstone store up here, and it's in Pigeon Forge, and it's by what is it? Old Mill Shops, and it's right by the big bear head. You look for the shark and the bear head. It's right in there. I think you'd enjoy it. It's got some nice stuff. Not a lot of stuff, but the only ones. Carolinas are the place to go. North Carolina, if you go into like Franklin, North Carolina, and that area there, that's where all the rock and gem places are. You pick up some reasonable deals, but there's very few of them left. I don't know what happened. I don't know. That whole thing disappeared. You're welcome. All right, I'm going to sign off now because somebody's yawning over there, and I'm a little tired too. I'm getting groggy, but thank you. I just wanted to do a test. Obviously, it went for all this time, 52 minutes and 29 seconds. What? Who's talking? Okay. And if you have any questions about stones and stuff, I have the Crystal Bible and all those rock books, and be more than glad to answer your questions. I keep them all handy, and sometimes I go, wait a minute, what was that stone about? And because I'm not into it all day long, so it's like you forget that stuff, especially you get my age. Thank you. Good night to you. Good night to all of you. Thanks for joining me again tonight, and Marie tonight. We're just going to stay on 24 hours a day. We're never going to go off. You'll go to sleep with us. We'll all snore together, wake up together, right? Eat breakfast together. Richard, how are you? Good night, guys. Stay safe. Subscribers and viewers, thank you. Yes, all you subscribers, thank you. Thank you. You help us get over that first goal that I've been talking to you guys about. I got another goal now. Good night to you all, and we'll see you Friday night. Thanks. And keep tuned. I'll have videos coming up tomorrow right through the week. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.